Hello everyone and welcome back to Ace Combat 7. Hello Floof. It's been a while, hasn't it? So if you missed the test stream yesterday, we've got new internet. Or I've got new internet. And we'll see how this goes. How is the sound, by the way? Since I can't hear it. Let's see here. Let me check something. All right. Floof says airplane. Well, we're gonna continue our Ace Combat 7 crossover with Project Wingman. Last time we finished Bunker Buster, which means it's now time for the Alicorn DLC. So let's go ahead and get started.
Hey, Alex. I've almost finished writing the summary for the report.
Where can you see part 1 2?
Perfect.
On my YouTube archives. It'll be in the playlist.
I'm still unconvinced.
Ace 7 Steam Unknown. I
So
think
here's
I got a
question
link
for you, Alex.
in the Twitter bio.
How can we do this without killing 3 strikes?
But welcome to Strem. Let's see here.
Fencer still hasn't recovered?
He has, but the doctor won't let him fly.
Just as much. How much longer
But
are you
if-
gonna make me wait?
If the link's not there, then it'll be in my Discord server,
We're connected. Ready now, sir.
and you can just type it in on YouTube. My channel is the same as my Twitch name.
I'm Brigadier General
so-
Howard Clemens. I'm in
Raspberries
charge of
108.
this operation. Our objective is to capture an advanced submarine in harbor at Artiglio. The port of Artiglio and the surrounding oil facilities were mostly destroyed by
Alright,
another
so
air
that's what
operation.
Oh, that port. Seems like such a long time ago.
You've been there? However, Erusian forces repaired the facilities and used them to resupply and maintenance a massive submarine.
Yeah.
Here's a question. How
The
long do you
theme
think
for
this
this
submarine
is I've got
If you guess
Project
495
Wingman
meters,
skin
you're right.
mods
It also has a width of 116
from Nexus,
meters. A submerged displacement of
and
810,000
I'm using
tons.
those
It's a supersized nuclear
to kind of,
submarine powered by
I
two
guess you
liquid
could
metal
say,
cooled
cosplay
reactors.
as the
I
aces
guess it
from the
really is
world on
fancy.
fire.
So who's the quiz show host?
David Norton. I'm an
Among other
OIA
mods.
analyst from Advanced Weapons Analysis.
Why isn't he here?
Because he doesn't need to be. He can perform his analysis at his home office.
I had to take about a month
We've got
or
ourselves
two
an
long
armchair
hiatus
detective.
because
Continue.
of
I've
bad
come to call
internet.
this super submarine the Alicorn. The Alicorn is a submarine, yet it can stage aircraft operations like a carrier. It also boasts some serious firepower with its 2 main railguns. Their range is over 400 kilometers.
A real monster.
Hello, and
The
so
sub's
welcome
force
to Strem.
projection
Yes,
capabilities
the
are equivalent to
Alicorn.
carrier strike group. Furthermore, it can approach
We're gonna
underwater
be
or use
hunting the
aircraft and
Alicorn
railguns to
today.
attack outside the enemy's range. It has
As the
an
crazy
unusual
people
history
from Project
befitting such a
Wingman.
ship. It was launched 4 years ago. However, it went MIA on a sea trial after being
How are y'all
outfitted.
doing today?
It was later found at the bottom of the ocean by chance. And of the 356 crewmen, 330
The
were
Alicorn is an
rescued.
enemy of democracy.
Here's the question.
I sense a hell
For how many
diver in
days
you.
was the Alicorn
And so-
underwater? It was was 698 days.
Wow. They were down there 2 years?
They were on the seafloor.
Eminent
at
domain,
15
Captain
degrees.
Woodward, full
Why are they
Taurus.
deploying into the front lines now?
I suspect it has to do with the loss of an arsenal.
Same with
in the
Marigold.
IRBM cluster.
Only
So
slightly
we
to
just
do
blow up the damn
those
thing?
two, okay?
We capture it. Don't make me repeat myself. We've had reports from local sources that there are weapons of mass
okay, you're
destruction
doing
aboard
your
the
part.
Alicorn.
Source.
If we can secure that evidence, we'll gain advantage in the peace negotiations post-war.
The Ocean Navy has dispatched a fleet, including a landing ship, to capture the Alicorn. Our mission is to secure air superiority and protect this assault and capture task force.
If we take too long, they'll scuttle the sub. The fleet will commence its actions while we seize the skies.
Wouldn't it be risky to bring the fleet in before we secure air superiority?
That is none of your concern.
So basically, you're putting our fleet in danger for political gains.
Pretty
They
much.
should have taught how to address superiors in boot
That's what
camp.
happens when
An EW squadron will be deployed.
officers get promoted for political reasons. Oh no, the
Stay within their
Alicorn
range,
missions
and you'll have
are
a significant advantage
fantastic.
over your enemies.
There's only two
Each
parts
unit
of them that I
EW
don't
aircraft
like.
is the same as
The
HQ.
Mimic fight
Only Strider Squadron will sort it.
and
I
the
have to sit this one out?
Protect the
Why,
Spectre
you're not coming?
part
I'll
of
be assisting
10
the
million
Brigadier
relief plan.
General at HQ.
This is by no means a difficult mission.
Howdy, Sen. Welcome
Your
to
squadron
Scrap.
commander's absence shouldn't change that.
Alright, we are going to be taking CFA 44. Because it's as close as we can get to the Project Wingman. As you can see, we've got Crimson 1 skin. One psychopath versus another. Who wins? Let's see here. Let's double check the parts. Confused. Alright, we're gonna be limited on range, but that should be fine. Crimson 1 wins. Bro has competitive gaslighting. I don't know, Taurus is pretty out there.
Strider Squadron, aircraft prep complete. You're cleared to taxi.
Alright. That the downside of mods is that it makes the game longer to load. But it balances out by making the game more fun. There is a mod that makes you play in the Alicorn, yes.
It's a requiem.
I do not have it,
Set off as
but
soon as
it
we're
exists. Alright, everyone, spot the antagonist.
ready. Here we go. Do it with a bang. Understood. Shit. What's up? Friendly aircraft and EW aircraft will arrive 5 minutes late. What? Retreat and wait for backup. Retreat not authorized. Gain air superiority at once. Trigger, what now? Trigger's already kicked off the game.
We're going in. After Trigger.
I got a kill.
All aircraft engage weapons free.
Alicorn versus Alicorn.
You didn't tell us there was a change in the detail.
Oh, you little bastard. Get back here. I always go for the Raptors first because they're a nightmare to deal with otherwise.
Target is hit. Trigger, I'm seeing advanced stealth fighters. SG-57s hiding in capable planes. Stay on your toes if you engage them. I saw quite a few, but made it dead.
Shut up. You see Trigger complaining.
Well, he doesn't talk much, but fine. Here I go.
Glamrock is the best budget in the game. Well, they have the worst plane in the game.
It's not every day in a battle like this.
Come on, try me. He's got more combat experience than we do.
Trigger shot down an SU-57. The outnumbered is tougher than I thought.
Shut your trap and keep shooting.
Shit. Do it with a bang.
Come on, stupid Typhoon.
Strider 1, bandit on your tail. Strider 1, Fox 2. Strider Squad, enemy aircraft have begun their assault on the fleet. Swiftly secure our air superiority. I know that, but we're outnumbered. Pushing back hard. Yes, EW
They shouldn't
aircraft
give
and strike
Glamrock's
squadron are here.
VX. Oh, I hate the look of the VX-23. On my copy of PW, I've got the UF-22 mod.
They can improve your dogfighting capabilities by enhancing missile range, homing, and more.
I don't like how the VX-23 basically bullpupped my Raptor.
Drake Squadron, follow me. I'll show you how the pros do it.
Copy that. Show us what you got. Strike one.
Launched. Their ranks are thinning. At last, the light at the end of the tunnel. Continue with your mission.
Yeah, it does look too much like the J20. I'm not a big fan of the J20.
Entering ESM range. Trigger splashed a hostile. Good. The ESM's improving your aircraft's dogfighting capabilities.
We've crossed the threshold of points.
Over there flies pretty well. Didn't think pilots of that caliber were still around. Missile away. Strider 1, bandit splashed.
In the clouds.
My weakness says he saw 3 strikes. Strider 1, lock on target. Bandit in my sights. Target eliminated. Target destroyed. Receiving support from ESM.
Alright.
I should have switched with Lanza. Hit on the enemy EW aircraft.
When is the Harriers being shown? When are they? I can speak English.
Keep your eyes on three strikes. You might learn a thing or two. Roger.
There's the Harriers.
Multiple aircraft approaching this airspace. They're Harriers. Any moves to attack our fleet must be stopped.
All right.
Gotta let it go.
Slippery.
Bandit on your 6. I don't even have time for a snack on this operation. You just wait. I'll get you a break in a second. Thanks. I would have been way too close if it wasn't for Trigger. Strider 1, locked on target.
Cover me.
Strider 1, target destroyed.
So, Ghost, did you start with Ace Combat or Project Wingman first? It's always interesting to see which one started with what. Start with Ace Combat? Nice.
Receiving support from ESM.
Behind you. Heads up. Incoming. Clear the cloud. Keep your distance from the RW aircraft. Roger.
Area 2s have all been destroyed. Good job. Great work.
Predictable.
Yes, this is the air combat I've been waiting for. Don't really care about the sub and just want a good fight, huh?
Detecting hostile barrage jamming. Around EW aircraft. I'm displaying the jammed area on your radars.
7 and 6, experience 5 and 0. Cool. My favorite is 6. 6 was my first proper introduction to Ace Combat. I had played a few missions on 1 way back in the 90s, but it wasn't my game. Oh shit. And I wasn't able to finish the game.
When in range of enemy jammers, missile lock-on and homing capabilities are reduced. This is going to trouble. Trigger took down the enemy EW aircraft. Receiving support from ESM.
Past the third checkpoint. We're halfway there. From Puffin to all ships. Change formation. Full speed ahead. Move in front of the landing ship Puffin. We're going to be their shield.
All aircraft be advised. Enemy strike fighters are on the approach. They're fullbacks, definitely faster than the ones before.
Pose a serious threat. Take them down.
I know. Trigger, let's get this done quick.
You see the size of that stuff? Why the hell was it not in action all this time?
Fox 2. All enemy EW aircraft confirmed destroyed. That's good news.
Will I catch up to the fullbacks in time? I can't use the ADMM on head-on angles that well.
Be advised, enemy aircraft nearing the landing ship. That's it. Trigger splashed a fighter.
There we go. Although we lost the kite. Damn it.
The landing ship is under attack. Keep the enemy away from our ships.
Target eliminated. Go to work.
Looks like we'll have that beast captured in no time.
They'll be happy to see us. It's been 2 years at the bottom of the ocean. They wouldn't want to go back to that. I see 3 strikes.
Hello, Sovereign. Welcome to Strip.
All aircraft be advised. 2 bogies on the approach.
How are you doing today? How is D&D?
SU-47.
Burkets. Arusha doesn't have many of those. Where'd they come from?
Hey, Rage, can I kill him now? I've waited long enough.
Use the confusion to get on his 6.
Like a true villain, huh? I like the way you think.
Pursuit over 2. Taking fire!
Woo!
You idiots! Ignore the Arusians.
Don't call me an idiot. I'd kill you if you weren't my brother.
Fighting a castle full of undead.
Bogey shot down an Arusian bird.
Yeah, if you're wizards and necromancer fighting a castle full of undead would be rather easy.
More of these guys.
We're just filthy bats. He's after me.
Hang in there, Scream.
It's also level 12. So, oh wow.
ESM's gone. Thank God.
He hit me, dude. The bastard hit me.
Shit. Scream. We're pulling out.
Did we lose an enchanter? Fuck, we lost an enchanter.
Am I hearing things?
No, I hear it too.
How did that happen? Did Mimic get him?
Time to piss your pants.
Hey, those filthy bats are on the run. Let them go.
That bitch was using OCS radio frequency.
That's an encrypted military channel. That's nothing to worry about now. Focus on the mission at hand.
Well, I guess it wouldn't be Crimson 1 if there wasn't collateral damage. So. But yeah, yesterday in Floof's game, one of my paladin character's best friends came back as a revenant.
Entering ESM range.
So we have to help her on her holy quest of vengeance.
Target acquired. Strider 1, missile launched. Additional hostiles confirmed. We're detecting surface-to-ship weapons teams around the sub. Eliminate them.
Stay in formation.
Receiving support from ESM.
Triggers, score to kill.
All ground targets destroyed.
This takes away the enemy's surface-to-ship capabilities. Fine work, Trigger. Locked on bandit. Watch out, because it's gonna be raining missiles soon. How are so many of our fighters?
Target acquired.
Our allies are keeping them busy. Now they're chance to attack.
Strider 1, target destroyed.
A friendly shot down the SU-34 approaching. We owe you one.
Negative,
Captain.
They're ready for takeoff, sir. They're prepared to sacrifice their lives to carry the cargo. Beautiful. Captain, don't see.
All of them are going after that single typhoon.
Captain, three strikes to his crew. Find down the enemy bird. Our men are claiming crew.
Reminds me of A6 without allied support.
Target in sight. Main
I
gun
think
bandit ready.
we even have a clip of that where I'm in
Strike to the squadron or with us.
the Idolmaster Nighthawk.
Strider 1, lock
There's a single typhoon that I can't get to. So I call allied support on him. It's like, alright, either you die to me or you die to them.
Enemy has the lock.
Fire everything you've got. Don't even think about conserving ammo.
Let the LRSSC take care of the enemy aircraft. I've got a lock. Where is up?
It's actually one of my more popular clips.
Strider 1, missile flight.
Target is in machine gun range.
You little nimble piece of shit.
Target was not struck.
Nimble bastard. Dodge bullets.
Missile launched.
Nice kill. Take them all.
He is solely responsible for this. I will bury you so completely
Strider 1, break that
that
lock.
the earth will turn 1,000 times before you discover it.
They're not retreating. The submarine must be
C1 is totally sane, by the way. Not unhinged at all.
Strider 1, got a bandit.
1 minute remaining. Missile launched. Locked on. Missile away. Under rest. You did really well out there. That was one hell of a firework trigger.
They have me spiked.
Alicorn, do you copy? We cannot stop the approaching enemy landing ship. Scuttle the sub immediately. This belongs to the Erosion military. Stay safe. QC.
This is Project Well, look at what plane we're flying there.
Puffin, this is Lancaster. Enemy's resistance is dwindling, and we've almost secured air superiority.
Copy. Commencing capture operation.
The rest is all yours, Captain. Now I can finally have my sausage rolls.
That's the kind of food you eat up there?
Of course, anything other than finger food would get in the way of my duties.
It clearly wasn't what she meant. Took longer than I expected. I'll be leaving now. You take command from here on.
Well done, pilot.
Who knows? Aren't we suddenly got it? They got transported through Belkin technology to strain real.
Bearing 180. Cruising at 5 knots. Movement on the deck. Exterior aircraft.
Alicorn fired on her with the railguns. The landing ship's on fire. It's gonna sink. Confirming launch of submarine-based aircraft.
That makes me wonder, who would win in a theoretical
It appears
fight?
one of them is carrying a cruise missile.
The Pacific Federation or the Ocean Federation?
Patch me in. Do you hear me? David North here. There's a possibility the cruise missile is a WMD. Shit. Hey, what about the submarine?
We gotta help our ship first.
Don't lose them. Shoot them down.
Shit.
Open vents. Fill all ballast tanks. Full speed ahead once we're underway.
Trigger's caught up to them.
Scrap them, Trigger.
Enemy submarine is going under.
Shit. That monster will roam the oceans.
Eat my words. 20,000 meters until
I'm afraid that it may be a question of time rather than... Well, Federation has been shown to nuke their opponents, and so far we haven't seen the Oceans do the same. But Osea has at least
Target's destruction confirmed.
2 protagonists under their banner, while all the Federation has is a driver.
Captain, don't you see?
Federation is a more aggressive Belka, yeah.
All over with his dirty boots. Over the crisp white
And a Belka with more resources. That was Belka's major problem in the Belkan War, was a lack of resources. And they were fighting against a coalition that included not one but 2 superpowers. And one of them they couldn't even touch. The Ictibanians, who basically just supplied everything. At least, I think. I'd have to look up the lore again. Comes down to which nation the player's flying for. They never lose. This is true. Protagonist syndrome.
The
Yeah,
operation has been completed. Stand
I'd
by
have
for
to
further
imagine
orders.
the Ukes did a lot of
Hold
material
on.
support.
We still don't know who those bats were. Why were they after Trigger?
I hit the button. I'm sorry.
Another question, Alex. Captain Mateus Torres, the captain of the Alicorn. What is his goal?
There are 21 likely targets. The number of main routes
Wrong.
to the targets is 2,405.
You're being too logical.
Want me to define main?
Alex, can you be more
Especially Captain.
sensory?
I think we know how much a good pilot
What do you
matters
mean?
here. Exactly.
Make me a collage of Torres's quotes. Work freely. Keep my hypothesis in mind.
Life taken by cheap kills of forward projectional sea power.
No good.
No good.
Alex. All right, let's go on. Try to be a little more sensuous.
Monstrous, 16,752. And salvation of passivity.
Okay.
Vulgarity of 6 per minute. A forward security.
Good.
Will of nuclear retaliation on death. 160 millimeter guidance where massacre is placed by mass planning.
More logically.
Salvation of 10 million. An elegant massacre upon the Cage continents.
Stop. That's correct, or is it?
We will save 1 million lives. Or save 10 million lives by sacrificing a million. That doesn't seem right, because if Taurus plans goes through, you have what you call a nuclear war. Taurus say don't expect smash Santa.
David, I've built a model of Captain Torres and 3 strikes. Based on your hypothesis and mission parameters
From the past, I ran a precision combat simulation. But it failed.
Bummer. Why didn't it work?
Sound thank.
Reasons in sensuous order are 1. Your hypothesis is trash.
Oh, I don't even know how to
2.
pronounce that
The
word.
parameters you gave me are trash.
Did I do something to tick you
It's
off?
2. The parameters you gave her are
Captain Torres
trash.
is a singularity.
So the values diverge. But what about this one? 4. 3 strikes is a singularity.
That's outside the confidence interval. The possibility that it's 1, 2, or 3 is 99%.
Appreciate that.
significant
SR
supply.
Alex is just much weirdo
Try
as
this.
real world Alex. I'm specifically not adding the A after
This
that
is 3
just in
strikes
case
data before
anybody
he's assigned to the
who's
LRSSG.
watching has a smart home. I don't want to set it off. Alright, my favorite of the 3 missions. The liberation of Grace, Anchorhead Raid.
The Erusian military is gathering its remaining naval forces at Anchorhead Bay.
Best
Apparently, they're
yes,
even
it
bringing
is.
in ships from the Mothball fleet. This
And
is
with the
probably
plane I'm
to
going to be
reinforce
taking,
their
the
naval
Mimic fight's
power
going to be
in
easy.
preparation for the showdown in Farbanti. We've received intel that the Alicorn will also be joining them.
From which source, Brigadier General? There's a possibility the Alicorn's former crew have been tasked with sabotage.
Your job is to analyze the enemy's weaponry. From now on, speak only when authorized. I don't hear a response.
May I be authorized to speak first, sir?
When we're done, I'll be talking to your superiors.
God, I love the level
Here's
of
your
sass.
LRSSG is to raid Anchorhead, carry out airstrikes on Anchor Bay to the north and Dockyard Bay to the south, inflicting all possible damage. If we can strip the port of its naval functions, we can also prevent the submarine from joining forces.
The area around Anchorhead is Erusian territory. To delay hostile detection, you will sortie in small numbers and make your way in at super low altitudes.
Small sortie. Who's going?
Count, Lanza, Hujan, and Trigger. 4 aircraft from Strider Squadron will be deployed.
Well, all right, I got this.
To cover our lack of numbers, we're giving you plenty of opportunities to resupply. Look here, we've set up multiple return lines. Make full use of them.
Let's
to
time
resupply
change this
and change on.
The time changes we
Also
move
note
forward
that
an
you will
hour,
not be able to
Starscream,
mount
because
defense
daylight
immediately
savings
after
time
detecting
hates us
them.
all.
Use this window to destroy high-threat targets. That should make things
Thank
much
you for
easier.
the alert.
It should also raise the survival rate.
Survival rate, huh?
The elements of surprise and resupplying are the key. Beyond that, I just need a couple of pilots who will stick to my orders. We don't need an ace to succeed.
Well, you got an
Anything to
ace.
say? Good.
What are you going to do about it now?
That is all.
David, go on.
Let me
Irony
share the
is
career
based
of
on what we learned from
Matthias
later
Torres,
events in
captain
the
of the
story that
submarine
Torres is
Alicorn.
right along.
Does anyone know how his people hailed
Source
him?
district this matter. Aruja and Osea both took the war too far during Farbanti, and it's likely the cost
Fair enough.
communications
The hero of
breakdown
Cumberland Harbor is the
in
answer.
the tens of
He was
millions.
the captain of the battleship
Counter
Clemenceau
net.
at the time of the Continental War.
If
He
Torres
led Aegir
succeeded,
fleet, the Invincible Armada.
Aruja would be
Fleet was
glass.
destroyed at Cumberland Harbor.
Because
So
you
was his
cannot
ship.
tell me that Osea does not have
He was able to bring most
nuclear
of his crew home
weapons.
with accurate damage
And if
control and precise
Alred got
evacuation
nuked,
orders. Then
there would
there's
not
the
be an
accident with
Aruja
the Alicorn.
anymore.
Many believe that if they stay with him, they'll live.
Yeah. Nuclear
Transfer
war.
from surface to underwater is unusual. However, considering his skill and reputation, along with the fact that the Alicorn is no ordinary submarine,
Fireball
it all makes
overlaps
sense.
grass fields.
It'll be a difficult mission to
Glass
carry out with
fields,
4 aircraft.
formerly known as Aruja.
Still, I'd like to add one more to the mission conditions.
What, you want to make it even harder?
A
But
100%
that
survival
is
rate
is
for
exactly why
Any other
Aruja
number in
was
the
so
mission will be
quick to
considered a
distance
failure.
themselves from Torres in the briefing for 10 million relief plan. Because they knew what would happen. That's also why they gave as much info and intel regarding the Alicorn as they could. We don't know this motherfucker! Please don't nuke us! Alright, we're gonna stay with Crimson Squadron, but we're going with the SU-37. Because TLS. And those of you who haven't seen my Ace 7 PC streams before might be going, why is he using the TLS? It's a piece of shit. Normally you'd be right. Ooh, Taurus? I'm completely blind in my left eye. I never saw anything.
Strider Squadron, proceed to
But those of you
runway.
who
Sortie
have seen my modded streams before, you know what's coming. Let's just say that Grunder Industries came in and retooled our TLSs.
I can almost touch the water.
Altitude restriction lifted. Begin up.
The food at this party served buffet style. Pick whatever dish you like before the host
By the
mounts
power of
resistance.
Belkin Super Science, have a laser that doesn't
I'll leave their
suck.
hearts out.
Whoa, Trigger, don't you dare get the juicy stuff before I do.
Where's the attack coming from?
Nice, Trigger. There's no enemy movement yet. Gobble up all the high-value targets. Forget
That's
about
behind the
your
building.
manners.
Never mind.
Never had any of those to begin with.
Had to stay behind last time. This is gonna be a walk in the park. It's a good warm-up to get back in the game. AA defense system was destroyed before it was activated. This'll make things easier later.
Emergency! More bogies! ETA 2 minutes!
They're already here. Brigadier General Clemens, about 3 strikes. You sure we'll get a positive result this time? Yes, Lieutenant General Shepard. Operation Dominoes is going as planned.
Still think OSU winning against the Federation? It'll all come down to what's more powerful, Cordium or nukes.
Trigger, Cal, lend me a hand, will you?
Maybe a real room here in CIC. We can't fight it! Evacuate!
Resistance from enemy air defense is confirmed. Keep on guiding. Just don't pay for it. Righto!
I mean, he started. Sought to start the nuke.
Now's our chance. Now time for
Torres didn't actually care about ending the war. That's his PR spin.
Missiles by the truckload.
He's basically the head of a death cult.
counterattack now!
Prioritize anti-air combat preparations over leaving the port. Missile inbound.
If we can get it here, we'll be able to save a lot of boys in Farbanti.
Okay.
Sounds like Torres.
Box 2. Box 2.
I'm not exactly sure what Cordium is.
Well then,
I don't think it's the same as... I don't think it's uranium or plutonium, which is what... hello, Nugget. Welcome to Strem. It's good to be back. Screw your Sea-Wiz!
Can't resist hogging the spotlight. Dibs on the next one.
Life's been... Okay.
Strider 1, this is Control
I've
Tower.
had to adjust to a new work schedule. Namely, I go in at dark 30 now and leave at basically
Strider 1, this is Control Tower. The runway is clear.
1 o'clock. Which has not been fun because we don't get lunch anymore, we get breakfast. We're the early morning shift.
Lieutenant General Shepard, you have a status report. 50% of the
Oh God, that hurt.
operation that doesn't rely on our ace pilots. Unless you can convince them that we don't need 3 strikes. Yes, sir. Somebody do something about those bastards up there. Don't let your guard down, guys. 100% cavalry. Let's go.
What's dumb?
We're all going home together.
It was me, sorry. I mean, I like getting out early, but I am not a morning person. And what's more is, technically we're not supposed to have caffeine on the floor. It's like, do you want us to die?
Going for another attack run.
I think we got all the ships.
Locked on.
Tucker 04, requesting airstrike on the helicopter carrying our target. Target is Vice Chief of Naval Ops, Rear Admiral Samuel Prinn, sending coordinates.
All aircraft, you data link the intel we received from our recon team. If you have a visual on the target, shoot it down.
Yeah, working retail
They're fast. These guys are
is its own beast.
Bearing 310, altitude 2000.
And on the one hand, I am glad that I have money coming in, like a reliable income. But I've learned that, I mean, I already knew it, but it's reinforced my belief that people are evil. Okay, Cordium is metallic systems Earth's main line report. Okay. So that begs the question, what's more powerful? Cordium-based weaponry or nuclear-based weaponry?
Confirming additional hostile ground forces.
Tucker 04, requesting airstrike, sending coordinates. Reduced enough of the enemy forces. Job well done.
Ever the writer wants to win.
But hold on, lunchtime's not over yet.
Yeah. Or like somebody else said, it's whoever the player flies for.
After all that?
Let's do this. Reach the CIC. Multiple smoke bombs from the port. If it weren't for the bad weather, we would have been caught there. Prepare for anti-air combat. Arthur drone has reached the target. Captain, we're starting the guided artillery fire drill. Command to the officer. What do you think will turn drill into a real war? You don't see it.
Personally, the way I think it would go is the feds would have the upper hand early on. But Osea is not unused to fighting back from the brink, so to speak. the Federation would get desperate and release their super weapons, which would basically signal to the Oceans that, oh, we can fight without the kid gloves. And then OC would just dominate. Oh god.
Missile, evade! Strider 1, missile launched. Additional UAVs on radar. Pretty shabby for a reinforcement.
Stay sharp. There's something...
Strider 1, this is Control Tower. Make your landing check. Strider 1, this is Control Tower. The runway is clear?
Because it seems to me that the Pacific Federation is
Stay sharp. There's something
a one-trick pony,
Ships in the vicinity have been destroyed.
whereas the Oceans seem to be a little bit more versatile or adaptable.
Warning, incoming high-speed projectile. Projectile? It's a terminal guidance.
All right, good luck with the painting.
What do you mean?
Thank you for the lurk.
Salvation. Impact of the UAV's coordinates.
Shit, I'm hit.
What? What happened? More on the way.
What in the world?
You alright? Fire incoming. Contact imminent.
Oh jeez.
Trigger, you hanging in there? Picture it. Salvation.
Federation's top base is literally a weekend warrior. Yeah, although the ending of Frontline 59 implied that Driver would become Magadan's peacekeeper.
We'll data link the predicted explosion radius from now on.
Damn it. You tell me. My teammates behind.
Motion, head back. I want that 100% survival rate.
Roger that. I'm pulling out.
We got the rest covered.
I'm counting on you.
Watch it. Enemy has a lock on you.
Crimson 1 is not gone.
Target destroyed. Watch it.
Cypher will beat the shit
Missile hit.
out of Crimson 1.
Get you down. Enemy's got a lock.
There's yes.
Picture it. Enemy shell detected. 10 seconds to contact. Projectile exploded in the distance. Must be a
Now, if Crimson 1 was mercenary, I don't know. But
Alright, all aircraft, follow Trigger's example if you can.
let's take A-Taurus too.
That's easy for you
Yeah.
to say. I've got you.
Faust is definitely insane.
Picture it. Railgun shell lost its target. Tucker 04 to Lancaster. We need you to attack the designated heli.
That's a good point. Oh shit. Cordium does seem to rely on a cascading reaction, whereas nukes are pretty much instantaneous.
Target acquired. Radar contacts. Additional hostile aircraft detected. Target confirmed down. Got a sitting duck. 10 years. Vice Commander of the 7th Destroyer Squadron, Tom Von Lee, will be in charge of the Erusian Navy. Well, would have been actually. Projectile detected. 10 seconds to contact.
This is gonna hurt.
Target destroyed. Target confirmed down. With Captain Alonso Terrico gone, Mr. Vessel Palazzo won't be much of a threat. Triggers wiped out the enemy's AA guns. Good. Friendly should have an easier time attacking ground targets. Thanks. Head back, Trigger. Strider 1, missile away. Target is hit. Enemy has a lock. Evade. Enemy on your rear.
Ow!
Strider 1, you're taking fire.
I know I'm taking fire.
Exploded. It's off the grid.
Another thing that I think is in Strange Reel's favor over the World on Fire is Strange Reel is no. I mean, they're used to constant war and super weapons. So when the pack fed tries to pull up Cordium, Osea laughs at laser and railguns.
Enemies got a lock. Fox 2. Target destroyed. Vehicle confirmed destroyed. Strider 1, lock on target. They have a lock on me. Strider 1 down to hostile. Missile launched. Missile hit. Say goodbye. Goodbye. Box 2. Box 2. Hostile confirmed destroyed.
Yeah,
Detecting enemy air
aside from
reinforcements on
the
radar.
Strange Real Cold War,
2 minutes
there
remaining.
seems to be a large-scale conventional war
Target eliminated.
every, at least once every decade, if not
Radar
twice a
contacts.
decade.
Additional hostile aircraft detected. Strider 1, bandit splashed.
Whereas the World on Fire had a large, it appears to have had a large portion, or period of time of
Strider 1,
Pax Federation.
target is down.
Where the worst the feds had to deal with were mercenaries. That, I mean, the big war in Oceania, but after that,
Missile launched.
there was an era of
Radar
relative
contacts.
peace.
Additional hostile aircraft detected. 1 minute remaining.
Pax Federalis had flat.
Hostile confirmed strikes. Relax the drive. Why am I going to be killed, you ask? Because the missile launched to draw an objective for you to cut you apart.
To paraphrase ACF, Strange Reel has wars like we have Olympic Games.
3 strikes has none of that.
That is not wrong.
Do you see, Commander? I'm sorry. You don't, do you? Detecting enemy air reinforcements on radar. Strider 1, target acquired. Well done. We've managed to hit the Erusian Navy's fleet and command structure pretty hard. That was definitely a free lunch if there ever was one. Mission complete. Return to base. Withdraw
Lucky you're in the clouds. Why is that laser y'all?
It's not done. Return home. Arrogant bastard. Stand by. Warning. 2 bogies inbound. Bearing 090. SU-47s. Missile! Behind you! Malta! Strider 3 is hit. Good. Now we have less goons to deal with. Do it, Scream.
Oh yay, the Calypsos are here.
That's those damn bats. Engaged to let Strider 3 escape. We're calling off the withdrawal.
Bye bye.
That's a hit. We got the bat. Take that, asshole. Scream. 3 strikes. Just as I imagined. What we do, this is how we end. But know this 3 strikes.
Now that is the power of a true Belkin laser.
Unidentified aircraft, eject.
Predictable.
Eject now. I gotta catch up to
When you would rage Scream show up in Anchorhead raid.
disappeared
Oh
from our
great,
radar.
here comes a
At that
peanut gallery.
altitude, it likely has crashed.
Okay, Pelican Witchcraft. Yes!
Serves them right.
Yes. The problem
The
is
pack
eliminated.
feds have Cordium. Osea has Pelican Witchcraft.
Meet us at the drop-off point. 3 strikes has removed all strangler illusion forces. And did we good sideshow? I have no doubt that the plan to save 10 million lives will lead illusion
Oh, we're getting close to the edge there.
Stop thinking so small. It's salvation on a far grander scale.
Now, that's not to say that I hate Project Wingman. I love Project Wingman, aside from its ending. But that's a whole other story. Since the world without borders, not their fault the tech was left to be captured. Well, I mean, Belka kind of infiltrated Osea with North Osea Grunder Industries. In the great.
Hey, chill.
But anyway,
Shit, my cola.
The fleet at Anchorhead was eliminated, and we prevented the submarine from joining forces.
and there are
Unidentified
things
aircraft
about
were
Project
shot down
Wingman
too.
that I really wish
The mission
that
was a complete success.
Complete success, my
logically
ass.
point to
Brigadier
Operation
General, it
Save
sure
a bunch.
seemed to me like the bats knew you pretty damn well.
You seem to be confused. Report in for a medical check.
We've acquired important intel.
You gotta be a little bit more specific. What are you
For
referring
example,
to?
The shells from long-range anti-air fire came in on depressed trajectories.
Falcon infiltration
Look,
of Osea is just
the
a
estimated
paperclip.
energy output of the railgun is 500 megajoules at least. Fired at minimum energy trajectory, range is over 3,000. They hit a powerful rail cannon aside from their main guns.
It's almost like Stonehenge.
A mobile Stonehenge.
And also, this. The Alicorn was in harbor at Anchorhead for approximately 10 minutes. They couldn't have loaded SLBMs. They loaded something smaller.
Smaller?
What is smaller and yet a powerful weapon?
Tactical nukes.
Close. The answer is tactical nuclear shells.
Nuclear shells?
No way.
Hey, he got that question right.
Nah, I missed the shell part.
Quiet.
Naval-wise, the Pacific Federation
likely
clearly
attack our
wins
bases
based on the
on the
railguns
East Coast.
mounted on their ships.
Their target's ORED, the Ocean capital.
The PAC-Fed does have a much stronger navy, I'll give you
Here's a
that.
question. What's a situation where nuclear deterrence
But how long
doesn't
do you
work?
think it would
Quiz
take
guy, I've had enough of
before
Only a
Osea
terrorist
and
have nukes.
Yuktabanya
Correct.
start
Skull.
mounting their own
Minute trivia
railguns
games.
and
But we're after an illusion
lasers
submarine.
on their own
Not
ships.
terrorists.
No, he's right.
Keep in mind,
HQ tells me
these are
Rouge's
nations that
justification is that the Alicorn
war is almost like a
as such,
national
the
pastime.
Rouge military cannot be held responsible for the submarine's
And if
actions.
someone ups the game, everyone else follows suit.
So they intend on dropping a nuke on the Ocean capital of ORED.
Here's a question for you, analyst. Just exactly who are we fighting?
Correct
one,
term is
Pearl Harbor.
terrorist. Or
Aruja did a
military,
Pearl Harbor
but I have
mission
a
in
different name
A7.
for them.
That's why That's why for
all costs.
half the game, Osea is relying on whatever they have on Usea. It isn't until late in the game that the Ocean Navy starts coming back. But as we see, that's clearly not enough. And the OADF is clearly capable of taking out hopefully that was a bot. But like I said before, I do think that the Pacific Federation, since they are more aggressive, would start out with an early lead. But Osea, one, has experience of fighting back from the brink. Two, They have both experience of fighting technologically superior foes, aka Belka, and being the technologically superior person, aka Aruja. And they can adapt quickly. The Federation can't. Their launch of Blaze against Prospero was an act of desperation, not of strategic or tactical acumen.
Some individuals are exempt from rules that should apply to everyone. A hero is suddenly a risk factor the moment the war is over. So you murder him. Crude, but effective. In reality, they've
Also
no need
got to
for
keep in
living
mind
heroes.
the PR war.
Just dead ones.
The Pacific Federation, once their
Here's
communications
a question, Alex.
array got
Can we
jammed,
stop
or
Captain
their
Mateus
jammer
Torres?
got destroyed, and
Depends
people
on if you
started
take
to
the
see
captain
what the
or
war
three
actually
strikes
was
as a
like,
singularity.
world opinion
Both
again
are.
turned
What happens when
quickly
two
against
singularities
the
exist on the
Federation,
same field?
especially after
Well,
Prospero,
7 months calculation
and
of
even
current
more so
resources.
after Presidia.
Just have to
Osea,
trust the
on the
guys
other
in the
hand,
field.
has a much better PR game.
David, evacuate.
No, I still have to finish up here.
Even the nations that hate them don't necessarily want to go to war with them.
The Erusian military finally sent part of the
And,
Alicorn specs. Its basic capabilities listed here were as we predicted.
Even at
What's
Osea's
interesting
worst,
is
they still had a
this over
lot
here.
of
In
outlets.
addition to main guns, they have a 600mm 128 caliber rail.
So,
the barrel exceeds 70
the
meters.
Pacific
Its
Federation
range
tries
is
their
over
tactics
2,000
against
kilometers.
Osea.
That matches what we
Osea
calculated in the
spins that
bombardment
against the
on
Federation
Bay.
and gets the entire world of
The new
strange
nuke
reel
they seem
against
to
them,
have obtained has a yield of 1 kiloton.
including
It'll destroy anything
Ameria,
within a 400 meter
Aurelia,
radius of ground zero.
two of the most
Casualties are to be in the
technologically
tens of
advanced
thousands.
nations
I know some things are better
on
left
strange
unsaid.
reel.
Let me say it.
Um,
That's less damage than I expected.
and in Ameria's case,
Nice catch.
one of the most
You remember
effective
this speech?
military
This
uh,
boat has the means to end
operations
a
in the
hideous
entire
war
history
in
of
a
Strange Reel.
definitive and elegant manner.
All the
The
tiny
world shall
nations
be
and museums.
horrified
Yeah,
by the
I
number
mean,
of lives we will take.
Osea's done that.
Only then will they let go of their weapons. Weapons that would have taken
That's
the lives
primarily
of
what
10 million.
started the
The
coup
imagery
d'etat
invoked by those
in
words,
1998,
the actual damage just don't
and
match.
So, here's a question.
the
Sorry,
Lighthouse War
got no quizzes for you today.
was
We will
Osean
launch the nuke on
influence
September 19th.
in
Why are you so
Yuza.
slow?
Because that's the anniversary.
Wow,
of the
we're
end
going on
of
a
the
plot
Continental War.
spree.
Anti-war demonstrations and victory parades are in full swing in ORED. There's about 1 million participants in total. That number will rise on the anniversary. However, this nuke isn't that powerful. They'd have to thread through the eye of a needle to achieve their desired result.
Although, if I recall the war correctly,
Right.
um,
They intend to achieve it when even GPS
the
won't
Oseans
work.
didn't just
You're all
go
thinking too
into
much. If you sink
Yuza.
the submarine, it's
They got
problem solved.
invited.
Crude, but effective.
Crude.
All right, look at this. The Alicorn's expected course. We know it was off Anchorhead Bay, and it has to get to ORED within range before September 19th. They must avoid being detected by Osea, its allies' sound surveillance system, and ships.
Whole screen new pots.
Taking into account its maximum operating depth.
I suppose.
this is the only
Yeah.
possible route.
That makes sense.
The Alicorn will move along the Azalea Seamount chain and reach a rather blandly named body of water called PX-80443. The waters here are shallow due to an undersea mountain range and nearby islands. This is where it'll be. We also know roughly when they'll arrive in the area.
Quite the prediction you have.
Indeed, but if it makes it through, then you're looking at Peony Trench.
He
The
whispers.
substance
Maybe?
operating
I don't
depth
know.
is 600 meters.
I know I've had
Tracking it
some
would be
whispers of,
impossible.
I think,
Right.
bot
Now I'm going to
accounts.
give you
I
the
just
mission
ignored them.
details. So listen up. Our mission is to cooperate with the patrol aircraft to find the Alicorn. In the first phase of the mission, Multiple patrol aircraft will drop sono buoys to build a sono buoy bearing. Then, in the second phase, we narrow down the possible location of the alicorn by analyzing the data obtained from the sono buoys. The results of our analysis will be data linked and shown on an overlay on your radars. And for the final phase, Trigger,
It's okay,
you're
so
gonna look for the submarine.
I'm a mod in some other people's server or channels.
Fly over where we
I don't
expect
do
the
my
alicorn
job.
might be.
I'm horrible at it.
The submarine is right beneath you. Your MAD will detect it. You'll also have nautical charts on your radars, so use them. Once it's found, our fleet will commence a unified attack with ass rocks and sink it.
And if we miss? 4 ships will be joining the operation. There won't be a second salvo.
So who's flying, Husband?
What happens
Everyone
in
except
June?
myself. Oh. This is in order. Now get your fat asses moving.
Alright. Now we're going back to the Cascadian side of things. And we're taking the Strike Eagle Monarch skin. Why the Strike Eagle, you ask? Well, this way Prez can join us. And we're gonna take the cluster bombs. And we don't need hardpoint expansion, but we do need bomb power. Yeah, I knew Commander Root was a bot. I knew he wasn't a dangerous one. I just don't know how to use him.
Strider Squadron, sortie ASAP.
Another point against the Pacific Federation's favor. I don't think the Pacific Federation has actually fought a large-scale war against an actual nation before. I think their first time was against Cascadia. And we all know how that went. Whereas Osea fought a war against Yuktabanya, an equal superpower, and was actually winning, despite the fact that they were under a puppet.
Stop screwing around.
Don't be such a hothead, Ocean. We all know what'll happen if we screw up.
Now, granted, they benefited from the protagonist, but it's implied that Osea didn't lose ground even after War Dog became the Rosgreens.
Detecting hostiles. They're definitely aircraft from the Alicorn.
Trigger, you take the lead. The patrol aircraft must be protected. All aircraft, follow Trigger.
Wilco.
Understood. Understood. Roger.
Cascade doesn't count, considering it's a war of defense, yeah.
Strider 2, engaging. Strider 3.
Yeah, Osea has a very bloody history.
Must have been waiting for us in the air.
David, here's a question. How many
Oceania isn't exactly a nation, you know, it was a mercenary cabal.
Confirmed intel. Couldn't be more. 3 strikes, you can reduce them to a single digit.
And I'm pretty sure that they had help.
Debris from the downed aircraft is landing in the water.
We're detecting additional UAVs. Intercept them.
So there were more hiding.
Trigger, can you get him?
Acquired launch on bandit. Firing.
Missile launched.
Strider 3 launching missile.
This one's mine. Nice. Score 1 for Strider 1.
Alright, place your bets. How many Spectres are we gonna lose?
Do you have a moment?
What's up?
Some demonstrators have clashed.
Hello, Floof.
Let's run
Did all of them? Thank you. Thank you for your vote of confidence. I appreciate that. And thank you for the resub, Floof.
Damn right.
What do you mean? I'll call you back. Alex, I need you to check something.
Oh, there goes a guard.
Strider 1, Fox 2. Nice kill, Trigger. Patrol aircraft can continue now. 45% drop. Enemy missile inbound. Prepare for impact. Damn it. They aren't meant to fly when we haven't secured air superiority.
Don't shoot down my chibi plane.
Strider 1, missile launched. If they get through these waters, let me know where to point them.
Hostile confirmed down. Dodge down. Retract, gather back.
Trigger, the other guys are standing their ground, but in the end, it comes down to you. Do us proud. 70% of notably dropped. Just a little more.
Floof. Why? Why are you like this? Why do you let your intrusive thoughts win?
Fire's locked on bandit. Firing. Let's do. I've got you. Situation normal. Should we call the fast, Captain? Chase by sea. Pursuers will be airborne.
Because you're a dumpster fire.
They must be very frustrated right now. It's nearly impossible to find us in these open seas. Few days, 3 strikes. Confirming new hostiles.
We're damaged. The hostiles are coming after us.
Our patrol aircraft are in trouble.
We've been attacked by hostiles.
Our ghost pal is in a tight spot.
Oh god, that Spectre's gonna die. They just got swarmed. Yep, there it goes. 1 down, 3 to go.
Control down. Protect the remaining aircraft. No more on my watch.
It'd be nice if the wingman actually did something. Instead of following me. Now for the red.
Firing. Oh yeah. All sentinels dropped. Barrier completed. Analysis complete. Deleting the Alicorn's navigable zone.
Roger that. Displaying the search area on your radar map. The Alicorn's somewhere inside that ring. Activating the MAD. Do you see the waveform indicator above your HUD? Fly over the search area and look for a location that induces a change in the waveform. We're treasure hunting for real, huh? All aircraft except Trigger. You're on contingent combat air patrol.
Yep, there it is.
How did that huge thing hide from us all this time? Strider 1, missile launched. Strider 3, Fox 2. Okay, Trigger, your MAD's getting something. The waveform on your HUD should have peaked. Turn and fly in the direction where the waveform peaks.
Come on, Sharky. Where are ya?
Just like looking for Nagase.
Trigger, your MAD's showing a stronger reaction. The Alicorn must be near. You've set the hook. Now you just have to reel it in.
There we go.
Magnetic signature. Signature lost. I'm seeing strong noise in the MAD signal. Seems like this is our contingency. I don't have a window, so I don't know about buoys, but I'm detecting strong radio sources. Correct. That's it. Sending the location of the jamming devices. Destroy them. Trigger, let's destroy the jamming buoys. All these jammers must have been deployed beforehand. They predicted our moves.
We'll go beyond their expectations.
What the? A huge explosion just went off underwater. Explosion. Control aircraft. What's happening underwater?
I just got one question for y'all. Explosions.
Destroy the jamming buoys before the enemy submarine escapes. Full speed ahead. Aye, sir. Keep it up. Don't let him get away.
Mr. Torque's great.
Jamming buoy has been destroyed. How'd it go?
He's Floof's spirit animal.
God damn it.
Hey, you okay?
Analysis done. Data linking.
His location is moved. Trigger, I'm sending you the search area. Don't let it get away.
The Alicorn has almost reached the trench. Time's running out.
Hurry. It's okay. Trigger's already on the hunt. Confirming more hostile UAVs. They just launched from the Alicorn.
You can launch them underwater?
If you can splash even one, it'll be that much easier for Trigger. Strider, Cyclops, we don't have much time left. Don't you worry. Trigger will find it.
Trigger's given me so much cover and I'm still... Shit, I'm just pathetic.
Double time and Trigger. Count on it. Think we can find it? This is pretty tough.
There it is.
You've reeled it in. Positive hit on the MAD. That's it. Strider 1 found the submarine Alicorn.
Yeah! All that flying around paid off.
We ain't done yet. Give it the finishing blow.
Target coordinates acquired. Coordinates re-entered.
Commence preparations to fire the VL Atrock.
VL Atrock ready for launch.
Line of fire is clear.
Ready. Fire all missiles!
Fire! Missile away.
All anti-submarine missiles launched.
Report the results.
Alright. Record the results.
Did we get him?
I think you pissed it off.
Alicorn spotted. It's surfacing.
Surfacing? We haven't sunk it? It's attacking our fleet. Son of a... We didn't hit him.
What?
You're wrong, Cal. Back to me to record. They're vulnerable now that they've surfaced. Follow up on Trigger. Understood. Welcome.
Roger.
Welcome. Roger. We're no man in ship. We can't train it. Evacuate! We've lost destroyed an Eagle to the Aegis vessel carry. The order is to abandon ship. We fought at the bottom of the sea. I suppose not allow our perseverance to be disintegrated. You're being locked onto by the railguns. Increase your speed and run, Trigger. Those railguns hit us when we tore it to a million pieces. We'll be looking for aircraft as well. Don't flutter about. Throttle up. All railguns have been destroyed. Trigger took both of its arms off. Don't let your guard down. There's no guarantee that monster only has a pair of them. Start training each one of them remain gun. Fire all remaining weapons and 3 strikes. They can all their aircraft. Target's destruction confirmed.
Trigger's attack hit. Can visually confirm hull damage.
Let's follow his lead. The Alicorn is diving. Power station damaged.
Still got VLSs.
There's no means of retreat. We'll have to kill them all if we are to live. If you wish to live, then you must let go of your life. That's more than enough. All aircraft, position yourself to hit the Alicorn as it surfaces. Righto. Strider 1, missile away.
Fox 2, Fox 2.
Self-spotted. Underwater coordinates.
Missile did not connect.
This boat has the means for Chris White sheets.
Alicorn surfacing. Behind at the bottom of the abyss. Enemy's got a lock. Strider 3, Fox 2.
Missile
Alicorn has launched aircraft.
That's some real skill over there. They've got serious guts to take off right now.
Guts. They're just damn crazy.
There's the other VLS.
Destroyed all the SAM sites.
Yes, sir!
All AA guns destroyed.
Yeah!
Flying objects have been launched from the Alicorn. They have different signatures from UAVs we've seen.
Small UAVs have activated EM barriers.
I have visual. They look similar to the arsenal boost defense systems.
What do we do then? We don't have Stonehenge to bust through them, you know. Nice work.
The Alicorn has submerged. Wait for the next window of attack. UAV eliminated. Enemy submarine surfacing.
Fox 2! Fox 2! Concentrate all firepower on the assaulting aircraft!
Locked on. UAV destroyed. Missile is closing. Strider 1, break! Strider 1, missile launched. All VLSs confirmed destroyed.
Finally.
Get through their anti-air barrage. Target hit.
The enemy submarine's outer hull is severely damaged. It won't be able to dive like that. Yeah. Alright!
The sound thing. Colt versus one angry lead pilot.
What's going on?
I know this voice. This is the submarine aircraft cruiser Alicorn. We surrender. Stop shooting. All aircraft, cease fire.
It's a gunman talking.
I had fired before the ceasefire.
Negative. We cannot attack those that have surrendered. That's a breach of international law. Weapon use is prohibited.
I hold international law so dearly. We'll no longer be soldiers the moment we don't. Then I'll happily quit my career.
Do not attack.
I don't understand the question.
I'm David North, an analyst at the Ocean Intelligence Agency.
I get paid by the target.
Captain, we've already jammed the turbo guidance system over ORED. Your shot will miss the mark.
Let me tell you a story. Back when I was a government officer, I had to be in an ship 30 kilometers away in the middle of a storm. The seas were rough that day, and still I landed one of the 2 shots.
Here's a question. Was your plan elegant? The answer is yes. At least until 3 strikes ruined it.
What do you know of beauty?
They have no intention to surrender. Stop the trigger.
On the Alicorn trigger buzzes it. Shit, my cola!
Hurry! Wait, trigger. Stop attacking immediately.
Charge up. Target is Ocean capital of Oregon. Compromise 1 million people 5,000 kilometers away from
I killed TGTs!
It fired.
It's okay. The shell will miss.
What happened?
I have it, you dumbass.
Orders, you dumbass.
Move the next shell. All aircraft, destroy the Alicorn.
We'll go. All right.
We'll go. We'll go. Understood.
Aim for the base of the rail cannon.
FCS error. Can't read the elevation of the barrel.
3 strikes in the sky is a sign of an ill omen. Captain, also ahead, flood shaft twin tanks.
Further movement the gas first, and that'll give the gun the elevation it needs.
Don't you see 3 strikes? 10 million lives will be saved at the cost of a mere million lives.
Liar. You just want to kill people. We won't let you.
Good. Your attacks are hitting the base of the rail cannon.
You just made a stay there by third engine trigger. Capacity charge at 45%. Pitch angle at +2 degrees.
Trigger, you put an end to this.
Don't hesitate. They wouldn't take soldiers the moment they fake their surrender.
A powerful boat, a powerful gun, a powerful ammunition, and to that lots of people in a precise
Eat cluster bomb!
Oh yeah, that's the stuff, Trigger.
Confirming explosion. The railcan has been destroyed.
Yeah, baby.
USS Texas. Didn't I see something where the Texas is back afloat? Like the World War II Texas?
The Alicorn's hull is severely damaged. No, it's completely split in two.
She really pulled it off.
And that's our final answer.
There she goes. We sacrificed 1 million fish to save 10 million lives. Texas back afloat. Nice. Is she gonna be a museum then? Or is she gonna be like the Constitution, officially commissioned but not? She's being okay. She's seeking. Okay.
I see loads of floating objects in the waves.
Ooh, yay! Radioactive rain.
Copy that. The enemy submarine has been destroyed. Operation is complete.
That was unbelievable. Just all of it.
That's right. Yeah.
There are some who send those around them to their doom. Like Captain Mateus Torres, who's a devil incarnate. But there are others. Others who show the way to everyone else. Those who stand at the forefront to cast the light. Those who follow them can't help but feel that they're in the right hands, that they'll make it. This is an era where there isn't a singular answer, like a quick
Scout
question.
Eric's just
A world awaits a hero to
Ah.
keep the torch aloft, banishing the
So she was World War I.
Quite the poet. That's a story I'm gonna have to tell my kid.
All aircraft and David, the operation is complete. Return to base and get some rest. Oh man, finally time for some munchies. Could you hand me the burger over there? Oh, and the knife.
It's
and
probably
fork too,
important that
please.
we keep her afloat,
Once I get back to base,
just for history's sake.
that's all.
Too bad the Navy didn't decide to keep her most decorated ship in World War II. Still salty about that.
Well,
Alrighty, what time is it? We have been live for how long?
Operation is complete.
Can we celebrate
Hour
now?
34.
Yeah.
Okay,
Good work.
we can do one more mission.
Yahoo!
Your next mission's in 32 hours.
Whoa. Not something I tell my son about. Give me a break.
Alcorn sinks you regain control of your craft, and suddenly you're a slave to history. Just what I need. C1 to rain on my parade.
I'm good, Alex. Won't need that wake-up call every 2 hours anymore.
David, only the summary is fine. Give me the report ASAP. I'll hand it to the president.
That's why I haven't slept in the last 80 hours.
78 hours and 50
Oh yeah,
minutes.
Sand Island was actually real.
Okay.
Midway.
Well, now to the conclusion. Assuming that 3 strikes is a singularity,
Now,
why not terminate him?
the ship I was referring to was
There is a
USS
map
Enterprise
observed. All of the
CV6.
missions 3 Strikes has taken part in.
The most heavily decorated single ship in World War II, at least in the United States Navy. She participated in every single major battle in the Pacific Theater.
Go Trigger's way, you'll make it. He leads the way.
Yeah, the Grey Ghost.
Really?
Significance is high.
The Big E. She deserved a better
That's
fate than getting
uncharacteristically
scrapped.
illogical of you.
Ha ha ha.
Is that really how you laugh?
Alright. Now the DLC's done. We'll go back to the main campaign. We'll do one more mission. Cape Rainy Assault. And we'll use Floof's favorite plane. The A-10.
With the loss of an arsenal bird, followed by the destruction of their ballistic missile base, Erussia is running out of ways to counter. This is a great
Also, I'm going to warn you guys now, there will be brightness that happens in this mission.
Entering its final phase.
So if you're in a very dark
Our
room,
objective is to attack
you
and
might
capture the
want to
Erussia
remember
Air Force
that.
Base in Cape Rainy in northern Erussia. This important base is at the forefront of our strategy to establish control of Forbante. Under the cover of night, our plan is that all squadrons will invade from the valley to the south and mount an air assault on the area.
It's not Ace Combat without a combat mission.
The enemy's
or
observation
canyon
has
mission.
eyes on the skies above the valley, so your altitude will need to be restricted. If you go over a certain altitude...
Hello, Gio. Welcome to Strem.
ending the mission in
Just in time for Cape Rainy Assault.
Once you arrive, you are to take out the enemy's air defense forces as soon as possible and prepare for the support squadrons. When the air defense forces are neutralized, the helicopter squadron should arrive.
Canyon runs and tunnel runs, yep.
The plan is to take control of the base. Getting through the valley is
this new internet is working out great. So glad I gave my old internet a boot. So cheap. Alright, we are taking the A-10. Cascadia. I know technically it's not in the game, but I saw this skin on Next, like I have to take it. Cascadia deserves the A-10. And we're gonna take the SWB. Yes, I am using fiber now. I made the switch.
Strider Squadron, aircraft prep complete. You're cleared to taxi.
There's still video artifacting in the Xbox, but I think that's an Xbox thing rather than an internet thing. We'll have to see when I start streaming off the PlayStation again. Although Slythe found a fix for the oh my god! I was expecting this!
Strider 1,
Flashbang.
pass through waypoint 1.
I knew there was going to be brightness, but I didn't think it would be that particular brand of brightness.
We have altitude restrictions from here on out. goes 600 meters. Good. Maintain your current course.
Use a flashlight when you have a flying glow stick.
Searchlight up ahead. Watch for it. Stay out of their
Powerful
sight.
internet, a powerful laptop, and a powerful speaker.
I'm gonna patches yours. Catch the walk guard. Can we secure the LZ quickly?
I still need an actual desktop because I'm running out of memory on my laptop.
That ain't funny.
Understood.
But that's for a couple months from now. I also need to get another headset because mine's getting old.
When can we take on the final mission? I'm starting to get tired of all this.
This is the last step, Count. We'll take the enemy base and use it as a bridgehead.
Watch yourselves out there. We're going to need all of you in Fort Bounty. Without Wiseman here, everybody wants to give orders like they're the company commander himself. And the best thing about Strider Squadron is our leader keeps his mouth shut.
Hey, do you hear something? What? Oh God, my eye!
Watch your speed.
You've passed waypoint 3. You're coming up on the base, imposing radio silence.
If those are real,
You'll
it's
talk yet until you're over the base. Continue to keep an eye on your altitude. There are plenty of dark spots that can sneak up on you.
Cascadian sorcery. Well, in a bit we're gonna have some Lathafian sorcery. Because even though it says FAB is my special weapon, these are not FABs. Oh, wow.
You just passed through waypoint 4. Radio silence has been lifted. You're almost at the base.
We made it. That was quite the roller coaster ride. Visual confirmation on the airbase.
Alright, here we go.
Commence the attack.
Woohoo!
The longer it takes, the worse off we'll be. Hurry up. Finish him off.
All right, let's give him a beating.
All enemy fighters down.
I feel their pain. I really do. But this is war.
Oh, they're not feeling any more pain. No, this is a Lathafian weapon.
Enemies are attacking.
It's a shockwave bomb.
That's it. We take out those two. Force our way inside the facility.
They forgot our leader's bird. Hurry or they'll roast us on the ground.
Fire up the searchlights. I can't see where the enemies are coming from.
What searchlights?
It looks like the enemy's air defenses are online. I guess they finally decided to wake up. Keep up the attack. The sooner we finish this thing, the better. Okay, that takes care of all the SAM sites.
That's the last of our anti-air guns. They've all been taken out.
I would do a post-all to dab, but Lathafian top with them.
If the enemy is still present in large numbers when our ground forces arrive, the mission will be a failure. Go help our allies.
Be quick. We gotta move on time. Things is free. Your jokes haven't gotten any better. Trust your allies and keep moving. Space is ours for the taking. Wait the base, Commander! What are you waiting for?
I'm pretty sure the base commander's dead. Oh no! Bad guys. Whatever shall I do?
Copy that. Send some your way. Pizza guys, help them out. It's alright. Those two Ocean big shots will take care of them for us. Target eliminated. Great work.
Okay, that attack just took out the enemies on the front line. The way ahead is cleared up. Have our thanks.
Call for reinforcements honestly couldn't have gone out.
Suffered heavy losses. This is more than a surprise attack.
Picking up an enemy squadron. It must be the reinforcements they called in.
They weren't fast enough to spawn the ace. Oh well.
Come on, dodge that missile. We still got 3 enemy fighters left. It's not over yet.
Emergency! The enemy reinforcements! They're stopping us! We can't do anything about their air power. We need support.
Ooh. That's a theory. Helios was the predecessor for the shock weapons. That'd be. I can see it.
Strider squadron, enemy reinforcements. Get some goddamn support there now.
Enemy numbers are small. Don't give in. Fight until the very end.
That takes care of that. Nice work. We did it.
Gadfly saw the going plane explosions and hell no!
That air support was right on the money.
Oh hell no!
Okay, start running on the count of 3.
Great. I get to finally send my boys in to ring the doorbell.
There's still quite a few enemies holed up in there. However, we can't afford to wait any longer. Begin the assault. If anyone resists, kill them. Contact! 2 o'clock! Go! Go! Fire!
Sarge, tear down that barricade.
How'd it go?
This is Basilisk 1. The base is ours. We have control of all major functions.
Glad the pizza was on time. Roger that, Basilisk 1. Mission accomplished.
I wonder if anyone surrendered before they got killed. I mean, inside the control center. Anybody who was inside the control center got vaporized.
No joke.
Okay, go ahead and begin your approach. Move to the flight control.
Roger that.
Oh god.
This is Basilisk. The runway is clear. You have permission to land. The party is on as soon as you get here.
I can't see the runway. I can't see the nope.
Strider 1, you have passed through waypoint.
Alrighty. Well, let's see here. Plus,
Excellent
pizza's
work on the
scorching
night
so
raid.
hot the roost is burning out.
Submarines have arrived from the Ocean mainland and are refueling.
We were that fast.
This base will serve as a frontline platform for our mission to take Farbanti.
It's been
We're almost at the end of this operation.
just about 2 hours. I think we're gonna go ahead and call it here. That way, the next or part 4 we can continue on with Battle for Bonti. As for when we'll stream next, I'm not exactly sure. I want to stream tomorrow, but it'll depend upon whether or not home improvement stuff happens. But upcoming continuing series that will be continuing. Project Wingman, the, for lack of a better term, Russian planes only run. We have Mass Effect 3 on PC, which I think we just finished the Citadel, or about to do the Citadel. Or the server is taking over the Citadel. I'm not sure exactly which. Oh! I'm also going to give you a preview of the next Ace Combat 7 run. After we finish Project Wingman stuff. I have a new mod. In it we have the Apolis, the Fornius, the Attacker Fornius, Niberius, the Fregata, yeah, I downloaded Making the States Combat X back, the Frigate, and the Caribou. So we'll be doing a full playthrough with these aircraft after the crossover is done. I forgot it. It comes totally not an intercept attacker. But of these, my favorite is this one. I always like the Fortress. But I will bid you all adieu. Take care, and I hope to see you tomorrow. Not sure what we'll be doing tomorrow. Maybe a 6. Ooh, Battlestar Galactica, nice. Take care, and may the Golden King smile upon you all.